Hey everybody, welcome to SpecialSpice. Today we explore more of our new favorite city, Haarlem in the Netherlands. We'll stroll the beautiful parks and market and have the best meal of our trip in the heart of the city. At the fun fair, we'll get a bird's eye view of the historic center and then end the night with a few surprises in Hoofddorp. So come along and let's have some fun. Good morning. We are at Ted's all-day brunch, Haarlem. And we have a seat. Good morning, Mo.
Good morning. We got the triple omega breakfast. You can sub mushrooms for the salmon if you'd like. Mine is avocado, salmon, 2 poached eggs covered in hollandaise sauce. And then Tyler's is the avocado, poached eggs, hollandaise, and mushrooms covered in some togarashi seasoning. Really beautiful brunch for this last Haarlem day.
The scenery is kind of lame, you know. I'm over it. JK. So we went to Jewel's Coffee yesterday, but there's also Jewel's Bakery on this cute street here. And we've heard they have great baked goods. The owner, Tice, very nice, friendly dude.
We're at Boter Market. By night, this was a bustling little square with a lot of outdoor seating, and by day, it's a market. So you have fish, let's get nuts, ooh, stroop waffles, we had some of those in Amsterdam, and cheese bread. It's like a little farmer's market and vendor market, because look, there's some socks.
It's a busy Saturday.
It's a very busy Saturday in Haarlem. Flowers. I love markets like these because you can support everyone local makers, local vendors, cheese, yum. And you just get a really good feel for local life here.
That cafe's
I love, oh my gosh, every table is taken in that cafe. It is packed. Produce. It's like a one-stop shop. I love that. Look at how big this cheese wheel is. This is the size of my hand, and I'm wearing a glove because it's freezing. Oh my god, yum. I love cheese. So, back at the Church of St. Bavo, this is Groot Market. Also where the carnival is. We're going to ride that later. But more food vendors, flower vendors, craftsmen. Pretty awesome. Saturday in Haarlem definitely gets a slower start, but now everybody is out.
Yeah. Were the markets here yesterday, the vendors?
They were not.
So maybe it's just on Saturday.
Probably, I think so.
It's a beautiful day, sunny and 60.
Wow, so just down the street and around the bend from the last market is another market. Saturdays here are alive with markets. We think this one is New Grow Market. I'm butchering that and I'm really not sure the name, but yet even more pastries, cheese, bread, vendors, jewelry, all the things. Oh gosh, it smells so good. Yum. Wow, y'all, carbs on carbs on carbs. Carbs in this stall, carbs in that stall, and in that stall, and in that stall. Empanadas. Wow. Also, we've noticed there are like 0 bugs here. Like, there are no flies flying around this bread. This is insane. In America, this just would not happen.
So there's a mosque here behind me, Haarlem's mosques. We're checking out Kenaupark, which is north of the center in Haarlem. And looking around, it almost looks like the original suburbs where the wealthy could have more space. Some single-family homes on the other side, but still quite historic. And simple park here, but with some tall trees. Little peaceful spot. The center is very buzzing and fun, but I could see feeling the need to have a little more space at times. This is a good spot for an escape. But yeah, you can see some very historic large properties around Kenaupark. We're on the other side of Kenaupark, next to the canal. And there's this bridge here. We saw a boat try to go underneath it, and they almost got stuck because that is a very low covering underneath that bridge. But they made it through. We're gonna continue here. We're near Haarlem Central Station. We crossed under a tunnel, and now we're north of the train tracks. More greenery. Very pleasant afternoon. A lot of people on their boats. Because we've been in the center of European cities, we haven't seen a lot of natural nature, just kind of brush and trees that would be here with or without the town. So it's pretty cool to see that around here. Of course, some of it has been planted, but there's a lot of overgrown thickets, which I always love. How do you like this area, Mom?
Good, it's really peaceful, it's gorgeous. So quiet and calm.
Mm-hmm. Nice change of pace when you've been in the medieval center. We're going under Haarlem Central Station. Some neat shapes here with the pillars and the almost windows.
So we're having lunch at Cafe Samabe. It's an Indonesian kitchen, and it's on the Michelin Guide for 2024. This place definitely comes alive at night, but for lunch service, we thought we would just snag a table. And look how cute it is in here. We're getting this thing called a rice table, which is basically a set number of dishes of a lot of different Indonesian things. But we're getting the vegetarian one, so I'm really excited to try it. They also have a lot of chicken and tofu and salad, beef. Yeah, I'm so stoked. So they just brought us this, looks like a hot plate. There's a candle underneath and it's starting to get warm. Excited to try it. And fun fact, the ceiling of this place is literally directly our room. The room that we just stayed at. Up until the staircase, we stayed right above this. Same building, just the restaurant below us. So they were kind enough to let me go up the stairs. Here, the hotel is literally, you can see the outside of our hotel. But yes, we stayed right here. This restaurant is so beautiful. I think we're the only ones here right now, except for the workers prepping for dinner. Also, in case you forget, because the remodel of this place is so new, that you're in a medieval building, these are the stairs to the bathroom. They're very much like Netherlands because they are short and steep and a little scary, but very low ceiling. And look at this cellar! If you have a special occasion, how fun would it be to have a birthday party or like a team dinner here? And the skylight is actually the floor of the upstairs dining room. But yeah, their wine cellar is amazing. And what a special little spot. Surprise when I was walking to the bathrooms. But yes, you gotta watch your head because I mean, I don't know if you can see. Wow. Oh my gosh. I can fit my hand, but that's it. It's very small. But yeah, that's the bathroom and that's the special cellar. Wow, so the vegetarian rice table just came down and she was so kind enough to explain it all, and I'm gonna try my hardest to get it all. There is rice, white and yellow. This is garu-garu. This is a veggie salad with, looks like some green beans and garlic, fresh fruits, pickled vegetables, golden salad with corn and green beans. That is tofu with a peanut sauce. That's sauteed tofu. That one is, ooh, I can't remember, but it is tofu, carrots, green bean, and corn.
Looks similar to some Indian dishes.
Yeah, looks like some sort of curry in there. Hard-boiled egg.
Samosas.
Veggie samosas. Tempeh with a soy glaze. That looks like it's sauteed corn. I think it's like a corn fritter.
Corn balls.
Corn balls, essentially. And more rice. Yum! What a feast! And she says you are going to want to start with the rice first, and then you kind of mix all the flavors together and try them, because all the flavors just are complementary. Yay!
We're about halfway done. We've tried everything now. It's delicious. Tell us, Mo.
Oh my gosh.
How's the meal?
So good. I understand why they are on the Michelin Guide for 2024. It is the best Indonesian food I've ever had in my life. Some of the best tofu and tempeh I've ever had in my life. It's just so good. There's some parts that are like very Filipino-esque flavors that I'm really familiar with. There's some Thai flavors, there's some Indian flavors, but wholeheartedly Indonesian and special.
What are the highlights?
My highlights so far, oh my gosh. This sauteed tofu ball, it's so delicious. It looks like it would be a meatball, but man, that thing is surprising. I can't even describe to you. It's like a soy sauce, like a
kind of chewy.
This tempeh has like a sweet and spicy soy glaze on it. It is the best tempeh I've ever had in my life.
Same.
This corn fritter is so good. It has like some chili sauce on it too. Nothing is overly spicy, but everything is just the right amount of heat. And then this dish was, gosh, this reminded me so much of a Filipino kare-kare with like a peanut sauce, but with tofu. So I haven't had that flavor in so long because Filipinos only make it with meat so far. So it is incredible. I am so glad we ate here. We highly recommend this place. 5 out of 5.
I agree.
So our server Kira, who is so sweet, gave us some Indonesian cake. It's a layered cake with layers of pandan cake. Do you see the green? That's very traditional pandan color. How do you like it, Tyler?
It's nice. Subtly sweet, soft, and moist. Very pleasant way to end the meal.
Yeah, she's so kind to give this to us. Thank you, Kira. And thank you, Cafe Samabe. It was amazing. I love this place.
We're really glad we came.
Highly recommend.
Great experience. We're doing the Ferris wheel. Europa Rad. When else do you get to do a Ferris wheel in Europe next to a huge church? Let's do it. Maybe we'll try that one next. Alright. Here we are.
Wow.
I love heights.
Oh my god.
SpecialSpice always finds the ride.
Wow. Okay, I'm not usually afraid of heights, but this definitely gives me a little bit of nerves. Wow.
Oh, they look afraid.
I would be too. That's really high.
Hell Raiders.
Wow. We just looked out and stumbled upon this in Haarlem, Netherlands.
Things like this, like these kind of cheapo carnivals. Sometimes you assume it's just in America, but nope, they have them here next to medieval churches.
Here, let's spin it. Oh my. Wow. We're really high up. Woo-hoo! I think they're waving at us.
I think the Hell Raiders, even just being at the top when they're loading would be really thrilling.
Oh my gosh. And it goes higher than the Ferris wheel.
It looks like X2, the carnival version. Holy
Wow. This is amazing.
Yeah, it's really cool. We've done one heights experience in Europe. It was at Tivoli Gardens, the Star Flyers, where you're in swings that go in a circle. This is our like 4th or 5th time around.
Yes, I have never been on a Ferris wheel this big when it's open air. It's a little scary, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. Some construction there. Ooh, now we get to stop. So they're loading at the bottom. You can see the old school windmill, Adrian Day windmill we showed you guys before. And then yeah, Mo mentioned the dome. It's a theater. And then here comes Hell Raiders. Watch them going around. Jeez. Ooh, I'm not sure about that. And then there's the old Dutch buildings and the rest of the carnival below. It's pretty rad.
Wow. We're at the top right now.
All right, how was it, Mo?
It was actually very thrilling. Like I mentioned, I've never been on a Ferris wheel that tall and big, that's open. At some point, I was just like, oh man, I'm scared. And it was so fun to see the church and Hell Raiders and the entirety of Haarlem from that far up. So I loved it. That was so fun.
Yeah, I agree. Unique experience. Usually carnivals in the US, even though I love Ferris wheels, I would walk on by, but I was like, wait a minute.
Exactly.
We don't normally get to do this.
Yeah. And this is quite the big Ferris wheel.
Yeah, it is. Very true. This street has a lot of flags on it, and we are headed towards bus 300 to take us out of Haarlem and over to the town of Hoofddorp, where we have our airport hotel. So we're very sad to say goodbye to this town, but we'll see what adventures we have tonight in Hoofddorp. Brownies and downies. What's a downy? Flags on flags. We'll call this Flags Street. We're at the bus stop. We just got food for tonight from Jumbo, the grocery store. Jumbo. And we're sad to leave Haarlem. This is a great town, highly recommend coming. Amsterdam, of course, is much more well known, but don't sleep on Haarlem. Only 160,000 people, but it packs a punch. It's a bridal party, and I guess their thing here is to go yee or like yoo-hoo to the bridal party. We got off bus 300 in Hoofddorp, next to the Hoofddorp station. And we have our own little walking path to our hotel, InterCityHotel. Looks like this was farmland and nature that they just started building airport hotels on. Quite pretty, look at this. When we booked a hotel right next to the airport, I did not expect this next to it. So if we get bored tonight, we'll just stroll through nature. And we got to the top. There's our hotel next to this field. There's like a swan in the canal.
I think that's a real swan.
Yeah. And a cow sign down there. And some other wildlife. This is different than Amsterdam, I will say that. These are the rental bikes that are all over the country, so if we get bored, we can bike along this path next to the cows, view the airplanes coming in, because we're, like I said, right next to the airport. And this is our own little walkway to InterCityHotel. They rolled out the red carpet. We have a planter box here.
It smells so good.
Beautiful little tree, and it smells wonderful.
And this is sage. It smells incredible.
Some sage. And then on the other side, on the farmland, we see, we're not sure what it is, but like a pheasant or something. I don't want to walk into the field, but zoom as far as I can. Some sort of a bird we don't see often in California. It's pretty like red. Yeah. Better view from this side. The locals are probably like, why are they recording a bird? And after the farm and the pheasant, we have this interesting, almost like a spaceship hotel, which actually gets pretty good reviews and is affordable. So we checked into the hotel and we found that they have a sauna room and a steam room. And if you look right here, no one's in, so I can show it. We have this wooded, very warm, beautiful sauna room. We might check it out later. You just wear a swimsuit or a towel. And then this is a steam room, similar to what we had. Oh, it's already steamy. Similar to what we had at Brass Hotel in Haarlem. Ooh, steamy. I like the humidity. The wood room is a little bit dry.
It's more traditional, so it's like a Japanese sauna. They ask you to shower beforehand before you go into the sauna.
Yeah, right. I mean, I will, yeah.
They have rules. And then it tells you at the very end, enjoy juice.
Nice. Ooh, that's smart. So when you're coming down from a sauna and you're a little dehydrated, enjoy juice.
Enjoy juice.
We're gonna check out the room. It's a much newer hotel than I had expected. The architecture reminded me of, I don't know, 70s or something, but I think in Netherlands that architecture is on the more modern side. And here we are, 4:15. Check it out. Hello.
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 Wow.
Very modern. Earth water.
Earth water. Closet.
Closet.
Ooh, fridge. Nothing in it.
And I don't remember the exact price for this stay, but I believe it was like 90 euros. Pretty affordable right next to the airport. And then look right here, you can see the train going by. So in the morning, we're gonna hop on a train and it'll take 4 minutes to the airport, or a bus. So there it goes. They call these intercity. It's basically like in America we have Amtrak, where they go between cities, or our commuter rail like Metrolink. So it's really cool. This area is not what I expected. A lot more idyllic and pastoral. So we'll enjoy a chill night, and tomorrow we head back, sadly. A few more things we noticed. Pretty cool. There's a place to set your backpack right here. And then even a shoe cubby right here. Or, you don't have to put shoes, but whatever you would like. So it's pretty thoughtful. While the modern spots don't have that quaintness and historic charm, they're very practical, very functional.
Yep.
And she has an orange beanie in honor of our new favorite country, Netherlands.
It's red, but close enough.
Oh yeah. It's early morning, up with the sunrise for flight day. We are packing up the room. About to leave. Until next time, Europe. It was a great trip, huh? Mm-hmm. We will miss it, and we will be back. Until next time.